Anne Bronte. Home. How brightly glistening in the sun the woodland ivy plays, while yonder beeches from their barks reflect his silver rays. That sun surveys a lovely scene from softly smiling skies, and wildly through unnumbered trees the wind of winter sighs. Now loud it thunders o'er my head, and now in distance dies. But give me back my barren hills, where colder breezes rise, where scarce the scattered stunted trees can yield an answering swell, but where a wilderness of heath returns the sound as well. For yonder garden, fair and wide, with groves of evergreen, long winding walks and borders trim and velvet lawns between, restore to me that little spot with gray walls compassed round, where knotted grass neglected lies and weeds usurp the ground. Though all around this mansion high invites the foot to roam, and though its halls are fair within, oh, give me back my home.
Here we are already at lesson 23. And guess what? Today we're going to learn another consonant. We've already learned 3. Now we're going to learn 1 more. The consonant we're going to learn today is the letter N. Now the letter N, the capital, it looks like 2 poles. You have one here and one here. And then it looks like there's a slicky slide connecting them. Start at the top and slide down to the bottom of the other pole. Now the small N, it looks like a little camel with one hump, just one little hump. That is our letter N. Here is the cursive letter N. And look, we have the same picture on both cards. What is that a picture of? Those are both nests. This one is empty and this one has 2 eggs. But there's a nest on the card because the letter N says N, as in nest. Let's say N. Let's look at this one. N says N, as in nest. N says N. This one, when you say the sound for the letter N, you put your tongue on the top of your mouth, but it's kind of farther back. It's not up by your teeth. It's farther back. It's N. Nummy. What are some other words that start with the letter N? Say nut, nutmeg, nest. Needle. I can't think of any more. There's our letter N for nest. Here's the paper for lesson 23. Fill in the circle under the picture whose name begins with the same sound as the first picture. So here the first picture is a bell. Does a wagon, a ball, or a truck start with the same sound as the word bell? So think about which sound bell begins with. Bell, wagon, bell, ball, bell, truck. The second picture is a lamp. The pictures beside it are a jack-o'-lantern, a kite, and some letters. Last is a necklace. Beside the necklace is a tablet, some books, and a newspaper. Which of those begins with the same sound as necklace? Tablet, books, or newspaper? Down at the bottom it says circle the blend that makes the beginning sound you hear. First you have tickets. Tickets. Does ticket have the blend, the first blend or the second blend? Next you have a ladder, a bell, and some butter. Let's begin by counting from 1 to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's go a little slower this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Now, how are you doing learning the left-hand, right-hand poem? Let's say it together. This is my left hand, I'll wave it up high. This is my right hand, I'll touch the sky. Left hand, right hand, roll them around. Right hand, left hand, pound, pound, pound. Okay, I've got a little game. We're not going to use the balls today, but you see all of my numbers are out of order. Who messed up my numbers? We need to fix my numbers. This seems confusing. Maybe I should just start with what I know comes at the beginning. And that is the number 1. Okay, that one is in the right place. Which one goes here? 1, 2. Can we find the 2? Here it is. 1, 2, I need 3. Here's number 3. 4 is very close by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's also close by. You don't belong there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 6. Which one? Remember, the 6 points to the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 comes next. 7, 8. Now look, the other ones are finished. 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good job. Okay. I'm going to start with the number 3. Let's count 3 objects. 1, 2, 3. Now let's try the number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which group, this group or this group, which one has more objects? We can line them up and compare them. the number 4 has more objects. So we can say that 4 is greater than 3. 4 is more than 3. Let's try it again. Let's take away this one and try the number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now which one is greater? Is 5 greater or is 4 greater? We can line them up and compare them again. And this time, the number 5 is greater. We can say 5 is greater than 4. 5 is greater than 4. Let's look at our number charts. We know that 5 is greater than 4 because 5 comes after the number 4. What about the number 2? Which one is greater, 2 or 4? Well, this one's a little bit easier to see. We can see that 4 is greater than 2. 4 is greater than 2. We know that because 4 comes after 2 on our numbers chart. Review for lesson 23. Here I have our vowel cards, but they're all mixed up. We're not doing them in order today. We've got them all mixed up to see if you can think of their sounds on your own. So this is the letter E. What sound does the letter E make? This is the letter U. What sound does the letter U make? This is the letter A. What sound does the A make? This is the letter I. What sound does I make? Here comes our last one. This is the letter O. What sound does the letter O make? Did you get them all? Well, I've got some more. Here I have all of our consonants that we have learned so far. I have both the cursive ones and the regular ones. So they're all mixed up together. When I show you the card, tell me the sound that it makes. So let's start with this one. This is the letter L. L says ul as in leaf. L says ul, ul, ul. This is the letter B. B says b as in bear. B says b, b, b. Oh, look, the B's are together. This is also a letter B. B says B as in badger. B says B, B, B. This is the letter N. N says N as in nest. N says N, N, N. Oh, look, these N's are together too. We won't say this one again. We just said it. This is the letter T. T says T as in tree stump. T says T, T, T. This is the letter L. L says ul as in ladybug. L says ul, ul, ul. And here we have the cursive letter T. T says T as in tree. T says T, T,
Proverbs 25:28. He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. James 1:19-20. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of God.